welcome to this mindfulness exercise. This AstroMindfulness exercise is being recorded for the full moon in Leo on the 5th of February 2023. I'd like to invite you to settle comfortably into your chair or where you're sitting. Bring your attention gently to your breathing. Your breath is your anchor. It's with you all the time. So any time that you need to take a moment out of your day to be mindful, all you have to do is bring your attention to your breathing. Even just 1 minute can help you. So as you breathe gently, we're just checking quickly with our body and check where there's any areas of tension and try and release them. Starting with the crown of your head, with your forehead, and your eyes and your temples. Maybe you want to blink your eye. Smooth it around gently and check with your jaw. You might want to move it side to side. Blink your eyes, move your head around, maybe turn your neck. Just release any tension that you've been holding all day. When you feel that tension is released, move your attention down to your shoulders. You may want to turn them in circles or just be sure that they're relaxed down. Sometimes they move higher and higher up as we become more tense. Just relax them down gently. Sometimes we just need to roll them backwards. Then move your attention down your arms towards your hands. Sometimes just stretching them out and wriggling our fingers can help release the tension. Bring your attention to your torso. As your breath enters and leaves your body, your chest may rise and fall, and so may your abdomen. If you're breathing deeply, your breath will reach all the way down to your abdomen, and that will rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Bring your attention down to your hips, and then your thighs, your knees, your calves, and your ankles. Just move them slowly to release any tension. And then your feet. You might want to move your toes around. And feel your feet in contact with the floor or the ground. It might feel heavy now that you're relaxing, where it's in contact with the floor. And now as you sit breathing, just think about the moon as it's waxing to its fullness up in the sky. Think of our connection to the moon as it goes through its cycles. Waxes to fullness and then it releases all that energy as it fades away. Back to a dark moon where it releases all that light that it shines so brightly. And so it is with our cycles. This full moon in Leo, we're experiencing the Leo energy. Leo energy is full of warmth and generosity. It's loyal, trustworthy. It can also be fond of the spotlight. It's a natural leader, and it's full of fire energy, so it likes to get moving. It's full of action. It likes to make things happen. And the shadow side of that is that it can sometimes be fixed and stubborn. It's hard to change its ways. And sometimes if it's not getting what it wants, or it's not in the spotlight, or it's not on the stage, or getting the attention that it needs, it can find negative ways to make that happen. There's always your shadow side to everything. Especially when we shine brightly, we want to be sure that we're seen for all the right reasons and not for the wrong reasons. And that's what this moon is asking us to reflect upon. Sometimes we put on a mask to please others. We become what they expect us to be. And Leo energy is quite childlike in that respect. It's when you see a child playing, they abandon all pretense and they play with their imaginations. But they're authentically themselves. They're not worried about what they should be doing, what they should be saying, or who's judging them. They're fully in the moment. And that's what Leo energy is very much about. It's about being authentic with yourself, not worrying about what other people will think or say or do, and not worrying about what the expectations of you are. Just doing what you authentically know is right for you and what's right for others that you care about. Because Leo is always loyal to the others around him, to the others around them, to their tribe, their pack, their family, their loved ones. They're generous and they want to take everybody with them. So Leo shines his light on everybody, shares that spotlight with everybody in its glow. There's enough light for everybody. And that's why there's a lot of light in the photo that I've shown you, even though it's a dark night, it's lit up. There's the Chinese lanterns with the warm, fiery light. And even the stars have a warm red glow to them. So as we sit breathing, we can think of ways in our lives that we embody that energy. But at the same time, we know that that moon is opposing the Aquarius sun. And the Aquarius sun is unconventional, it's original, it's humanitarian in the same way that Leo is. But it does things on its own, where Leo likes to take everybody they love and care for with them. Aquarius operates on its own more, with blue sky thinking, out of the box thinking. But they're both fixed signs. They both like to know the plan. They both like to know in advance what's happening, who's doing what, when. And the reason I say this is because both of the signs are squaring Uranus. And Uranus likes to flip the script, likes to change things up. It's known as the awakener. So you can expect the unexpected with this square to Uranus. So plans might be changing around this time. We're being asked to learn the lesson of going with the flow, which is a challenge for both these fixed signs. But for us, there's nothing to do at the moment. we can just sit and breathe and know that we can breathe in this energy. There's healing support. We need to release old patterns so that we can relax into going with the flow. If we know we can release areas where we've been too stubborn, if we know that maybe we have not been authentic where we should have been, if we know that we've maybe worked too much alone or sought the spotlight where we shouldn't have, if we know we've put a mask on, if we need to release any of these patterns, now is the time to do it. And there's healing support from Chiron if there's any pain in releasing these patterns. And there's also support from Mars. Mars is a planet of focus, determination, courage. And they're all coming in with support for us to release what we need to release and do what we need to do. And this energy will be with us for a few days before and after the full moon. So see what comes up for you. All you need to do for now is just breathe. Be aware of this energy floating around you. Be aware of your thoughts floating like clouds past the stars. Be aware of the moon shining brightly, reflecting back in the light of the sun. And just bask in the glow, like a cat in the sun. Absorbing the warmth, and thinking of how you can share it with others. And then it's time to return. We'll just gently become aware of the sounds around us. Maybe there's sounds in our home, clocks ticking, or appliances. There may be sounds from the road outside. And just gently stretch out your body, your fingers, your hands, your toes, your feet. Stretch your back and open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that. And for this full moon, it will mostly affect the fixed signs, which are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius. And if you have any planets at 16 degrees, which is the degree that the moon is in Leo, if you have any of your natal planets at 16 degrees of Leo, or 16 degrees of any sign, then that's likely to be impacted, and it might affect how that planet is operating. And the way you can find out if you've got any planets at that degree is you can go to either any of the free websites like astro.com or astroseek, or if you go to my website celestialastrology.com, I've got a free 15-minute consultation, and I would put up your chart for you if you enter your details, and we can discuss your chart, and you can ask me any questions you've got about your astrology in that 15 minutes, and any questions you've got about possibly booking a reading, and I'll send you a copy of your chart with that. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I hope you'll like, subscribe or comment if you've enjoyed this. Thank you. Bye bye.